My name is Wayne Armstrong, and this is the second video of a whaler that I have in work. I'd like to thank the sponsors, EQUITANA, Diamond Horse Boot Company and Mitavite Feed Company. The whaler came on about 2 months ago approximately. We've been working on him since then, no more than an hour a day. He's in light condition because he's only been fed hay up until this week when Jim McFadden from Mitavite Feed Company came and we discussed his feed requirements. I'm an old-fashioned sort of person and I like to see what sort of feed we give our horses. So with discussion with Jim, we've decided on Munga, which is a high protein, low energy feed. He's been on this for a week now. He seems to really enjoy it. The feed, you can see sunflower seeds and beans and all sorts of things there. He doesn't knock it back, he loves it. Took him a couple of days just to get used to this sort of feed because he'd only been on good quality grass hay up until now. The whaler up until now has only been mouthed and long range driven, and not all horses are suitable for carriage driving, and the way we find out about this is to long range drive him, mouth him first so he can steer and stop, and we must teach our horses to pull. So to teach this pony to pull, we drag this tyre here, as you see here behind there. He's had this behind, dragging behind. He gets used to noise coming behind him, and it also gets him used to pulling something or towing something along. So he's advanced from this stage now to being put in the carriage or the car, and that's what I'm about to do now. I'm about to put his harness on and put the carriage on him. It's important that we don't have hairs caught underneath his tail, and he can back under the tail here. If you get hairs caught underneath the crupper here, it tends to rub them and makes them sore. Rupert here has been in the carriage about 2 weeks now. He's accepted it very well. At first he didn't like the steel shafts much on the side. I had him tied on the side of an older horse with the cart on, and once he got used to the shafts touching him, he's accepted it and he's gone very well since then. With carriage horses with the winkers on, they can't see behind. It's important that you let them know where you are at all times. You can't pat them enough on their hindquarters and that while you're putting harness on. Right now I'm attaching the britchin straps. The britchin here acts like a brake when you're going up and down steep hills because this little cart doesn't have brakes. Also, because it's not a balanced cart, I use a false girth on it which holds the shafts down, stops it lifting in the air when you hop on the back, when you hop on the cart. Good boy. Good boy. Traces through our britchin strap here, acts as a trace carrier so it doesn't drop down low. Right, Rupert's ready to go out and out into the bush. So we'll see how he goes.
Now.
This is the gateway from the back of our place into the state forest. All our young horses are taught to come up to the gate and stand while I open the gate. And this is done from long reining from the ground first before we start them in the carriage. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. Walk. Walk. Stand. 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 Good girl. Good girl. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Good boy. Forward walk. There. Walk on. Forward walk. It's good education to teach them to stand and keeps their mind occupied when they hear the noises going behind them of the gate. And he's accepted this very well. Because of the steepness of the hills, we actually teach our horses to canter in the carriage. He's very good. After cantering, we'll always bring him back to a walk, back to a trot, back to a walk and back to a halt. That way they don't stir up and it's better for later on in competition. He's almost voice controlled now and he's only been doing this for 2 weeks.